I believe every journey begins with curiosity. I've always found myself exploring many. One weekend I could be reading market charts, another I could be planning a solo trip, and somewhere in between, I'd probably be striking up a conversation with someone I had just met. Let's explore the story. One of the things I love the most is traveling. Every place has a story, every person has a journey, and every conversation leaves me with a new way of looking at the world. I think at my core, I am someone who is constantly learning. I ask questions, I observe, and I enjoy connecting seemingly unrelated experiences. That's the person I was growing up, and that's the person I'm still becoming. A few months ago, before joining IIT Bombay, I took a solo trip to Missouri. Here's a glimpse. Let me talk about the most interesting image here. The third one. One morning, I stopped at a small place by the name Lovely Omelette Center. I ended up spending almost half an hour talking to the owner. His family had been running that shop since 1890. He was the third generation. We spoke about business, customers, and life in general. Moments like these are what I live for. I love meeting people, understanding their journeys, and hearing stories that never make it into the books. The same feeling is what drew me into the stock markets. During my undergrad years, I volunteered to conduct trading sessions for juniors and classmates. Sharing something I was genuinely passionate about and seeing someone else discover it for the first time was incredibly fulfilling. Coming to beauty, it has never been about perfection. It lives in moments that most people walk past. When I first came to Mumbai, I stayed with my relatives near Juhu for a couple of days. One evening, I walked to the beach with my camera. There was nothing extraordinary happening. The sun was setting, children were running barefoot after school, waves erased footprints as quickly as they were made, and strangers watched the horizon in silence. A few months earlier, at my sister's wedding, everyone was busy capturing expected photographs with the bride and groom. I found myself drawn elsewhere. I photographed my mother, wiping away tears when no one was looking. I noticed tired smiles, quiet conversations, hands adjusting jewelry, laughter between rituals, and the fleeting expressions that disappear before anyone thinks to preserve them. For me, beauty is about preserving feelings before they become memories. The L'Oreal product that means the most to me is the L'Oreal Men Expert Face Wash. Growing up, I always watched my father use it before leaving for work. As a child, I didn't understand skincare, but I remember thinking he somehow looked fresh and more confident every time he walked out of the house. I was fascinated. One day, curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it myself. What started as a childhood imitation slowly became a habit, and today it's still one of the few products that has stayed with me over all these years. Every time I use it, it reminds me of where that curiosity began after all. So, yes, that's me. Let's create the next chapter together. Thank you.